all, in order to confirm the product is authentic or not, we need to confirm the authenticity of the supplier.
What is the Amazon Transparency Program?
Assalamu alaikum.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
कैसे हैं आप? ठीक है.
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सर.
बिस्मिल्लाह करते हैं, स्टार्ट करते हैं.
Yes sir.
क्या क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट करें क्वेश्चन से?
Yes sir. Sir, my first question is that how can we verify that a product purchased on Amazon is genuine and not counterfeit?
It's really easy. At the same time, it's really tough as well. The reason being is, first of all, in order to confirm the product is authentic or not, we need to confirm the authenticity of the supplier. If we would be able to get the supplier verified, and verification means if we come to know that this supplier is authorized by brand itself, they have the letter of authorization, they are purchasing every single inventory from brand only. That means they are not buying stock from the gray channel or from any other supplier or from any other region or any other niche. So that means that supplier is legitimate. We can rely on him and we can keep purchasing, or we can start purchasing the inventory from that supplier. Now let's suppose if there is a supplier, let's suppose XYZ wholesaler is a supplier, वो हमें दे रहा है inventory. What we can do is, सबसे पहले, first of all, we'll simply go to the brand website. We'll try to check if their supplier is existing, appearing on their authorized list of distributors or wholesalers or resellers. That means that confirms this supplier is officially allowed and really verified by the brand. Okay? First thing. Second thing, we go into Google, we go into social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Better Business Bureau to try to understand how customers are responding for the supplier. If customers are giving good reviews, customers are just saying positive things about the supplier, that means supplier has credibility and we can rely on the purchases or on the stock that we are going to purchase from supplier. Last but not least, once we get the inventory, from all the above steps that I mentioned, we will be able to confirm if the supplier is good enough or not, supplier is reliable enough or not, supplier is verifiable enough or not. After confirming that supplier is verified, everything is perfectly fine, the green signal is there. So what we'll do, the next step will be to purchase the inventory from the supplier. Once we get the inventory at our warehouse, we conduct a detailed inspection of the stock. We check the packaging, we check the design, we check the material, we check the weight, every single dimension of the product, and we match it with the brand's website. Or if we order directly from the brand, we purchase one unit from the brand and we directly match the quality of the branded item that we got from the brand directly and the items we got from supplier. Then we come to know that this product that we have sourced from the supplier is 110% genuine, 110% authentic. It's a long process, but once we complete this process, we start doing business relationship with that particular supplier. It gives us an edge to keep enhancing our business, to keep sourcing some credible, some well-known brands which are producing profit for us.
Okay sir, I got it. The other query is that how does Amazon monitor and enforce policies related to counterfeit products, and how can brands track the effectiveness of these measures?
There are a number of ways, because Amazon has world's second smartest server, right? They have programs, algorithms, they have a lot of things. Like, let me pinpoint some points. First, and the most important thing is, whenever we sell any item to any customer, a seller believes that the product he has sold, the customer is going to just accept this product because seller has sold it and he received from Amazon. That's not the case. Every single customer, like any lady, if you are purchasing L'Oreal Paris and you have been using it since 2-3 years, if I'll give you another L'Oreal shampoo, I'm 110% confident once you get the bottle in your hand, once you get the bottle handy, or if you open the bottle up, or first time when you use the shampoo, I'm confident you will come to know the quality of the product. You can feel it. So as a customer, first and the most important thing, if any customer gets an inauthentic item or damaged item, counterfeit item, I would say, there are two different things. In inauthenticity, one thing comes as inauthentic product. Second thing category is called as counterfeit product. Both is different categories, right? So any customer who gets a damaged item, who gets in authentic item, they simply raise a complaint against the seller, against their purchase. So Amazon comes to know there is something fishy. Number one. Number two, if the packaging, because when we send units or inventory to FBA, the FBA representatives, the warehouse employees, they are well trained enough. When they get any product handy, they can, we call it, whistle blow internally that we have some reservations about this inventory. So they can request seller performance team or merchant review team to ask invoices from the seller. That's how Amazon starts investigating the inventory's authenticity. If any seller is found they are not, he or she is not following Amazon guidelines, so what Amazon do is simply ask the invoices or proof of purchase for three ASINs. They can pick any random three ASINs or most selling three ASINs, I would say, and they can ask you to show the authenticity of the items by sharing the proof of supply chain. That's how Amazon algorithm works, and that's how they confirm every single unit's authenticity.
Okay. My next query is that what measures can a brand take to protect its product from being counterfeit on Amazon?
See, there are different tiers of brands actually. If I'm going to give example like Apple, Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Louis Vuitton, Armani, Gucci, Prada, like well-known brands. These brands, Nestle, there are a lot of brands under coming under Nestle. There are a lot like Nescafe. There are a lot of brands from Procter and Gamble. So these are first-tier brands, like A category brands. These brands are automatically gated by Amazon, right? Any single seller who wants to start selling these brands, they cannot sell it on Amazon. Number one, they have to come through a proper channel and they get the approval from brand directly. Amazon receives the approval from brand directly about a seller, and then they authorize the seller to apply to sell for this brand. Number one thing. Number two, everything which is coming under second tier category. Second tier category means who has like monthly sales of 100,000, $200,000 per month, or 100,000 or above per month. Those brands come under second tier category. For second tier category, normally what happens, they have their in-house intellectual property team, lawyers, attorneys who keep monitoring about the sellers, who keep monitoring the authorized resellers on Amazon and other platforms like Walmart, eBay, etc. So if in case if any single day they wake up in the morning they see there is an inauthentic seller selling on their listing on a particular product, they simply send a violation. They simply send a request for alert to Amazon stating that this XYZ seller is not authorized from us. So kindly send him intellectual property or anti-counterfeit policy violation. It depends upon the options they would select while filing the complaint, right? So that's how brands are protected by Amazon. Or I should say, Amazon and brands are protected together. They are protecting every single buyer by this process.
Okay. My next question is that what kind of documentation or proof of authenticity should we ask for when purchasing a high value items?
First of all, if we talk about high ticket products, if high ticket item means a branded item like Michael Jordan shoes, a special edition by Nike. If I'm going to buy those shoes, it has like $1,200 worth of shoes. If I'm going to buy it, first and the most important thing will be every single seller who will be going to piggyback that listing, he has to show the invoices, letter of authorization. He has to get verified from the brand directly. And Amazon, once Amazon get the verification, only then he can start selling. The second category is if the product is like a griller, because winter is ahead. So a lot of people, they would be going on Christmas holidays. What they will do, they will get together. They will arrange dinner, or barbecue, or lunch barbecue, something like that. So the big canopies, big grillers, they cost around $800, $2,000, $2,500. It's normal. It's high ticket product, but it's not that much. Like not a big brand like Nike. In this case, Amazon doesn't ask them to provide any authorization certificate in the beginning, but Amazon simply asks them if show the proof of purchase if you are sourcing it from an authentic supplier. Once you share the invoice of an authorized distributor or wholesaler, and the most important thing I would like to mention here is Amazon has a backend process. There is a complete process at the backend where they keep monitoring, keep evaluating every single supplier on the basis of invoices they are getting from the sellers on every single day. Let's suppose, Asian Beauty has been a great supplier from Korea. A lot of sellers were purchasing Korean beauty items from Asian Beauty, but in 2023, once they got a lot of fake invoices, a lot of inauthentic invoices, a lot of unverifiable invoices, unverifiable stock, and that stock was backed up by Asian Beauty's invoices. What Amazon did, Amazon simply blacklisted Asian Beauty. That means any seller who is going to present an Asian Beauty's invoice to Amazon, it clearly declares to Amazon this stock is inauthentic, or it could be counterfeit as well. And as I mentioned, inauthentic is something different, counterfeit is different. So that is how sellers can manage, sellers can confirm the authenticity of their supplier. They can check, as I mentioned, check Better Business Bureau, Google reviews, social media. They can contact directly brand, their website. Once after confirming everything, if seller cannot visit the supplier, he can check all these things. He will come to know about the credibility of the supplier. If seller can visit the supplier, that is 10 by 10. Highly recommended to visit the supplier once at least in the beginning to check their processes, check their warehouse, check their business authenticity. So you can decide either you are going to make a 5-figure business with them, 6-figure business, or 7-figure business with their supplier.
Okay. My next question is that what steps should we take to ensure that we are buying from a reputable seller on Amazon? As a seller, that is a question that what steps should we take to ensure that we are buying from a reputable seller on Amazon?
See, there are two different perspectives. If you're thinking like, hey, I'm a seller and who's going to source inventory from another Amazon seller, if that's the question, first of all, it's not recommended. It's not recommended. First of all, secondly, by any chance, if you're running out of stock and you found your competitor seller who has the inventory but you don't have the inventory, so in this case,
Yeah.
I highly recommend to purchase 1 or 2 units from that supplier, from that seller. And particularly, we call it proof of concept, we call it test order, whatever. I mean, both are the same term. So we place a test order with that seller. We get the inventory at our warehouse. We check the quality of the item, packaging, and every single thing, every single dimension of the product. Once we get confidence, yes, if this seller is selling authentic items, then we can purchase in bulk. Or if you want to keep fulfilling our customers' orders from that specific seller, we can start doing that. So first of all, as I mentioned, it's not recommended, but in case there is a seller who got stuck into any position, any situation where he cannot find inventory from any other supplier, apart from this one seller, then this is the best strategy to start working on.
Okay. My next question is that what is the Amazon Transparency Program and how can brands participate in it to verify the authenticity of their products?
See, Amazon transparency program is entirely different, where the big companies, or what we call it, the big brands, emerging brands, go to Amazon itself, present the documents to Amazon, and tell them, see, this is the value this is the worth of our brand. Like the recent super hit success from United States is Scrub Daddy. Scrub Daddy is basically they're selling sponges like in kitchen supplies. They are providing outstanding, excellent quality products. So what they did 3 years ago, they were nobody. I mean, seriously, that brand was like starting. It was a new brand launched on in physical market as well as on platforms like Amazon, etc. One of the sudden, their customer base came to know the credibility of their product. They came to know this product is not only quality product, but it is. I mean, they can get it at competitive price from the market. They switched on that product. That's how Scrub Daddy got the confidence on their items, about customers' feedback, about their um, partners like suppliers, wholesalers, and distributors' feedback, as well as international markets' feedback. So all this feedback thing together gave them that confidence. They can go to Amazon, they can present their documents, they can tell them like this is our brand. We are selling in this specific category. We are selling so many units in a month. We are making so much revenue per month for these much ASINs, and we would like to sign us up with Amazon transparency program. So any other seller, any new seller coming on Amazon asking to get the authorization to piggyback the listing or start selling those products, Amazon can directly ask, or Amazon can start investigation with that from their seller by simply requesting to present the proof of purchase, or we can say proof of authenticity of those ASINs of that item of that brand. So Amazon can see if that seller is coming from the right channel or not. If Amazon will find that the seller is coming from the right channel, it will approve, and the customer can start selling. The seller can start selling. So that's how brands do take care about their images. Brands do protect themselves. Like I cannot, or nobody can just simply purchase Adidas shoes from anywhere and start selling on Amazon. It's not possible now, specifically in US market and UK, Europe marketplace. And nobody can just simply purchase Louis Vuitton and start selling on Amazon. Nobody can source the Armani, Gucci, Prada, these big brands from any supplier and start selling on Amazon. That's not possible. So that's how these brands do take care about their brand image and everything.
Okay. My next question is that what is the process for returning a product if it is suspected to be counterfeit, and how can we ensure a refund?
It's simple. See, there are two different things. There, as a seller, if let's suppose if I'm sourcing a product from in a wholesaler, right? I'm not saying a specific name. I'm just not going to call a specific name. But okay, so I was saying, let's suppose if I have been purchasing inventory from a supplier,
Yes.
due to any reason, my customer files a complaint that he or she found a product inauthentic. What I can simply do is I can simply call Amazon. Oh, sorry, I can simply call supplier. I can tell them, sir, miss, I purchased this inventory from you, and I have some reservation regarding the quality. Normally, good suppliers they ask you the reason why we think a seller think that product is inauthentic. If there would be something regarding the quality of 1 or 2 units, that's normal. They would give you replacement units. If there would be an issue with the whole batch of the product that you purchased from that supplier, they will give you a refund. They can recall the inventory from you, and it's normal. They do take care about resales. Every single legitimate supplier, every single legitimate business do take care about their customers, because being a supplier, you are sourcing inventory from that distributor. You are the customer of that distributor, right? They do take care of yourself. They do take care of their businesses. In case there is another probability that supplier doesn't accept that product is counterfeit. In this case, we simply raise a complaint with the brand directly. We request them to to check the resale certificate of this particular supplier. If I answer the question, if you have any other question, let me know.
No, thank you so much. That's my question. Thank you so much. I got my all answers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I believe for now it's enough. If you have any other question, can you let me know?
No, I don't have.
All right, so we can finish the session. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your precious time. Take care. Have a good day.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.